Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Vyerna and today we are going to do the practically mandatory Lockbox opening video for the mod 16 Lockbox. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you would like to see more informational videos about Neverwinter, hit subscribe button. New mod, new Lockbox. In this video, as always, I will open 10k of the Lockboxes and analyze the results. Before we start opening though, let's see what this Lockbox is all about. I have 2000 here, but I have 5 characters of 2000 Lockboxes each. I figured that would be easier to analyze like this, so don't get bothered by this. It's just 2000 per character. Mod 16 of course is introducing a new level cap and a ton of new items and reagents. That should mean this Lockbox is a big upgrade from the previous one, right? Well, there are a couple ways of looking at the contents and they're a little bit different, but that's a sneak preview. Let's first go through this list and see what's in here. First of all, we have the legendary Hellfire engine, which with the buff to mount powers gives 10,000 critical strike and some combat power that doesn't state exactly the damage. It looks like this, so it's kind of like a train with arms. I don't have it yet, but I will have it soon, and I might even show it off at the end. It's pretty cool, I think. And then we have the epic one, which is just gray and otherwise it looks the same. It's a little bit less shiny and it gives half of the critical strike, which is 5,000 here. Then we have Grung. Grung is the new companion. I cannot have a preview of that, okay. But he's like a small, colorful character. And you can also see the enhancement power and player bonus here. So this is the epic companion. This is basically the same as you have in all Lockboxes before. Legendary, a mount, an epic mount, and an epic companion. Then we have, just like the previous Lockboxes, an epic artifact and a rare one. The Wheel of Elements is actually not that bad. It's not as good as before, but still it has a percentage damage buff for a long time. It has a lot of flexibility. The heal, is this heal? No, this is just the epic version. So the heal also is very powerful in this mod because sometimes you just need to heal. So this is a pretty good artifact for this mod. Then we have Genius Gifts, like always. It states 1 here, but here you can see it's 3. Then we have Companion Upgrade Tokens, which are 5, if we have to believe this. Then the Cube of Augmentation, same as before, 2 of them. Were there 2 or 3 before? Probably just 2. Then it states 2 random rank 8 enchantments. Yeah, but here it says 2 rank 9 runestones. That's not up to date. Then we have Jadeite, that's 2, and then we have the trade bar jackpot. Then for the refinement rewards, we have the enchanting stone rank 6, brilliant diamonds, flaming and fireburst enchantments rank 8, so that's the moderate ones from before. Then we have the mark of potency rank 6, mark of potency rank 5 and 4. Also down here we have the enchanting stone rank 5, Alexandrite blood ruby, and the greater enchantment pack, which is now here mentioned as 5 enchanting stones rank 4 and 2 Jadeites. If it's the same as before, we just get the enchanting packs. And we have 2 random rank 8 enchantments, which was also stated here, but in this case it's the truth, I hope. So we're also going to see what is true and what is not in this video. One thing that I notice here is that this Lockbox does not have a chance to give the new mark of potency, which surprised me a little bit. I was expecting the mark of potency rank 7 here in here as well. So that's, I think, a missed chance in this case. Next up, what they did add is the legendary insignias. They removed the legendary tools from the Lockbox because, yeah, professions are slightly dead in this mod. The legendary tools weren't that great anyway anymore. But now we can get a legendary insignia here, which is pretty nice. It's a random one, of course. And maybe we can also see which ones we get. Then the epic insignias, also 1. So you get 1 legendary, 1 epic, 1 rare, or 2 uncommon insignias. So we're going to get a lot of insignias. We can get 2 stronghold vouchers. I don't know why it doesn't say 2 here, but it's 2. And this is also a slight upgrade from before. I think it was 3 black opals before, now we get 4. Okay, it's not that noticeable, I think. Anyway, let's start opening a couple of them slowly because I want to see what the actual rewards are. So here in the middle reward, we get the enchantments indeed. We can also get utility enchantments now. Before we always got the single stat basic enchantments, so Azure, Dark, Silvery and Radiant, and now we get some variation in here. Black opals were 4 indeed, Alexandrites are 2. Let's write that down. And indeed we get the runestones rank 9 here, also 2 of them. And Empowered is pretty good, so. Stronghold vouchers, it's 2, that's correct. Those are the epic ones. We get 2 cubes of augmentation, that's correct indeed. 4 black opals again, arcane, barbed insignia of skill. I hope this is all unbound. Yeah. Alright, let's open a couple more slowly and then I'm going to spam through these. We get 2 wicked enchantments rank 8. So as you know, right now we can exchange also enchantments. They will be bound to account if we do. Oh, I didn't even check previous one. It was 5 indeed, okay. We got wicked enchantments again. Alright, I think this is okay for now. We also get the pack still, so that's nice for my analysis. Oh boy. Let's open the rest quickly. I will speed up the video at this point so you have a little bit less to watch at, but you can see all the rewards. So here are the results of the first 2000 lockboxes. I cannot transfer this, of course. Sort all bags. We have a little bit of overflow. We got 2 legendary Hellfire engines here and a lot of LF artifacts, of course. A lot of enchantments. We get different ones. We have the assassins here now. So the new one also is in here. Dragon's Horde. We have Fire Bursts. Flaming, Gigantic, Tacticals also in here, so all the enchantments are now in this pack, Tenebrous even, Vicious, so you can get Tranquils even in here, which is obsolete, but you can trade them for something else. Do we also have the obsolete? You have Bondings in here, rank 9. We also have the obsolete, what's it called, Eldritch. I don't see them. So I think the Eldritch have been removed. We got a lot of insignias, of course. That's most of my inventory. And a lot of cubes, of course, again. I will put these in my overview to calculate the percentages, and then I'll be back on the next character. So that was number 1. Let's continue with number 2. Yeah. We got 2 legendary Hellfire engines in that one. Let's see if we can get some more. It's still very fresh, of course. We still started, but these results look very similar to what we're used to. Alright, third character ready to go. So we got 2 more Hellfire engines, so that's 4 in total. Let me see how to align this properly. This one, let's put this one here first. Yeah. Alright, here we go again. Alright, that was character number 3. Let's sort the bags again. We got 3 legendary mounts this time, which is still very normal. We're expecting 2 to 3 per character. Sometimes it might be 1 or 4 that might happen, but on average we should have a little bit more than 2, because 2 times 5 characters is 10. It's somewhere between 10 and 15 that we should get in these 10,000 lockboxes for a normal drop rate. So we're at the correct lower end of that range. I am going to add everything again in my sheet, and then I'll be back on the next character. Okay, 2 more characters to go. Let's make this somehow work. So we want to have the lockboxes there. Second one here. And let's go. So, that's another character, 4 out of 5. Let me see, sort all bags, sort. We got 3 legendaries again, so we're right on course. We got quite a few more of these this time. Anyway, I will be adding them to my totals and then we'll be back on the last character. Alright, last character to open this box on. This is such an annoying thing to open on here. Let's get the boxes there. Alright, let's open them quickly again. Alright, that was the last character, the last 2000 keys. We got 2 legendaries if I have seen it correctly. Let's sort my bags. Yeah, 2 more. I'm going to add these up in my sheet again and then I'll be back with the final results. Alright, I'm back with the results of the opening. Here you see the raw results. These columns show the results per character. The legendary Hellfire engine we got. Here's the total for each drop. So 12 legendary Hellfire engines for a total of 0.12%, very normal. 35 normal Hellfire engines, so epic ones, for 0.35%. Grunks, we got about double that, 0.63%. We got a lot of artifacts. They're about 1% for the epic one and about 1.77 for the rare one. So the companion upgrade tokens are about 15%. Cubes of augmentations about 20%. Tradebot jackpots about 1%. Mostly we got the runestones, which are luckily rank 9 now, so that's a little bit better. And we got a lot of Jadeites, which is just refinement. And refinement belongs to the... yeah, okay. So normal for enchanting stones rank 6, we got 112, 1.12%. I think that's also the same as it was before. Brilliant diamonds, just refinement, 1.73. The flaming and fireburst enchantments are still very low, about 0.5% for each. Mark of potency rank 6, that's superiors. That was the superiors before, yeah. So that's 3.18%. And what else is interesting in here? Nothing. So, and the legendary insignias is the last one. We got 0.75%. And this is something interesting that I noticed. Most drops are fairly consistent, let's say like that, so the variation is very low. Here you have a little bit more variation, I guess, but the variation on the legendary insignia is extremely high, so you can get very lucky here or very unlucky. Legendary insignias, of course, are going to be worth quite a bit. They are very hard to make, and insignias at the moment are very expensive. Maybe with the influx of common insignias here, it's a little bit less, but right now it's very high. I made a calculation error, it seems here. Anywho, that's odd. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so I also updated the bag value analyzer. Do you still remember this tool? It's a tool that you can download on my Patreon. I added the lockbox of the Mage in here, and it will show you, if you enter an amount here, how many of each drop you can expect. Added to that is that you can add the auction house values for each item, and that way you can see how much you get for each key. That's of course not the only box in here. I have added all of my tests in here, but in this case, for example, if this one is 10 million, you can see that you already get 12,000 AD on average for a container. We get T2.4, so that's 24 million, yeah. And if you do this for everything, you know how much AD you get on average for your key. You can do this with many logboxes to see which one is best. It all depends on the auction house price, and this is just best because it's not the same for PC, PS4 and Xbox. So it makes it a lot more flexible. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will enter the link to the download of this new bag value analyzer in the description, where you can download it and you can review the percentages as well. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.